So what's the deal with Walton Chain? Is Twittergate the death of this project? What needs to happen going forward? Thanks for tuning in to Ready Set Crypto. This is your brain on blockchain. So if you're not at all aware, here's the rundown of the controversy surrounding the WaltonChain project. The team announced a Valentine's Day community event where if you retweeted them and shared someone you love, you'd be entered to win 2.14 WTC coins, worth about $46 at the time the winners were announced. 540 people entered, 214 people were selected. Now, when the Walton Twitter account announced the winners, it was apparent that whoever was running the Twitter account forgot to switch accounts before they were celebrating that they won and thanking the team. Immediately, Twitter and the cryptocurrency community took out their pitchforks and torches and set to work absolutely eviscerating the Walton team for this. Accusations were made that they were intentionally awarding themselves the prize. Comparisons to BitConnect were made. It was a legitimate PR nightmare. To throw gas in the flames, the subreddit and Telegram moderators started to ban anyone criticizing the team, which never helps in these situations. By the time the Walton team issued an apology several hours later, their market cap had sold off a massive $130 million. Now, before I start my reaction to that, I think it's important to be as transparent with you as possible. I started this channel because I was tired of people hiding ulterior motives. Scam artists, con artists, bribe reviews, and people promoting Ponzi schemes on YouTube ads. It disheartened me greatly because I believe distributed ledger technology, the blockchain, Bitcoin, Øfdream, and cryptocurrency in general is one of the greatest inventions of our lifetime, and it is lugubrious that the loudest voices in this space are motivated more by avarice than admiration. To that end, I have never accepted a single cent to promote anything on this channel. My words are my own. I cannot be bought. That was my intention from the very first subscriber, not something I decided when it was convenient for me to do so. When I speak to you, it is meant to be rational discourse, educated opinion separated cleanly from researched fact. In no way is my rhetoric meant to be tautology, chauvinistic, or trite. Just like my videos, I take the time to craft these because I want to show and tell, because I trust you as the viewer to want something of higher quality, to desire more than just a talking head in the corner. So with that, it's important that I disclose I'm not capable of giving an impartial opinion here. I've invested too much time and resources into this project to be able to look at the situation from an objectively neutral position. I've made 5 videos on or discussing Walton Chain in some way. I invested in the project from the very first day it was listed on Binance at $1. I'm a Guardian Masternode holder, which means I have 5,000 WTC locked away. So I think it's clear that I'm substantially invested for the long term and have no intention of selling. Being such an early and sizable backer, as well as being one of the biggest voices in this space, I felt it was my responsibility and duty to speak to the Walton team, as well as the discouraged Walton community, and to the greater cryptocurrency space as a whole with regard to this situation. Okay, so with that out of the way, I want to first express that I'm disappointed with the team and the handling not only of this situation, but the larger marketing strategy as a whole. As a B2B focused company, retail investors are obviously not the customer. Retail investors are not worth the time and energy, and certainly not worth competitions that endanger your business relations when you're at a critical juncture. Do I believe that this situation was blown out of proportions? Yeah, absolutely I do. Do I believe that there was a coordinated smear campaign by people looking to take advantage of weak hands by spreading FUD for their personal benefit or their own backings? Yes, I do. There were clearly Photoshopped images being circulated and people just making the situation a much bigger deal than it truly deserved to be. That being said, you gave them the catalyst they needed, and a spark can cause a forest fire with the right conditions. It's just common sense, at least in the West, that you don't let employees, even interns or contractors or whoever this person was, you don't let them participate in giveaways aimed at the general public. I mean, based on everything that I've seen, I believe the intentions were altruistic. I mean, for Christ's sake, they're giving away free money to Twitter people, and they didn't have to do that. And I've seen no indication that they haven't honored the giveaway to the people who won, who had no association with the company. And the guy who tweeted it out had his winnings taken away. And they've come out and said that from now on, team members are prohibited from participating in official campaigns, so this won't happen again, even though it shouldn't have happened in the first place. And speaking directly to the team, just don't do these competitions again. It's not worth it. I get that you want to interact with a very vocal and supportive fan base. And I think some of the changes you put in place in November after indicating a new PR direction have had some benefits, but stuff like Walton Nights, knowing upcoming events and releases before the community, people who aren't employees, and admins that you selected just banning people left and right on the Telegram and subreddit, it's just not a good look. Add on to that just an abysmal website redesign. It's embarrassing. In some ways, it's even worse than the last one. Look, this is tough love. Why I'm still supporting this project, even though I'm very disappointed, is that PR and Western outreach have nothing to do with the tech and upcoming mainnet release and groundbreaking RFID innovations they're building. This project has won awards and business contracts and government partnerships. They have patents that give them a very significant advantage over competing projects and one of the best use cases and some of the best long-term vision in crypto. The thing that's most frustrating to me about this whole situation is just about everyone who's entered this now infamous competition is not a customer of this company. Unless you are entertaining a business partnership with Walton in some way, you are not a customer of this company, and they have every reason not to care about you. Understand that WaltonChain has a very large marketing department, but most of these people are focused on business relations. Of course, someone's going to fire back at me. Oh no, but companies are going to see this and realize they can't trust Walton, and because they tried to steal $40 and the price dumped $100 million, now they're going to dump them. No, they're not. Some huge logistics company is not going to care about some drama on Reddit or Twitter. They're not going to care what the price is doing. This is crypto. Prices go all over the place every day. What they are going to care about is their bottom line, what Walton can do for them, and which I stress hasn't changed in the slightest, not some Twittergate and market manipulation and what some troll on Reddit is saying. And that's what it really comes down to here. In a week, this will be old news. People are going to move on. If you're thinking about selling, either because you're scared about the price or you're upset with the teams handling this or what some guy on Reddit said, always think about who's buying what you're selling and why they're buying it. What happens if you've been holding for months and you sell now and the price raises next week and no one is talking about this situation anymore and you feel 10 times as frustrated as you do now? It's scientifically proven that watching the price go up without you is more painful than taking a loss. So what I'm trying to say here is that this situation was bad. There's no getting over that. But if this tweet fazed you or you think Walton should be begging for your forgiveness, I don't think that's the right way to go about this. Based on everything that we've been presented, one of their people managing their social media messed up. But I challenge you to see the bigger picture here that has not been seriously compromised and to think rationally instead of emotionally. To the greater Walton community as a whole, I think we need to step up and help out. I think this is a crossroads for us more than the Walton project itself. Despite this blunder, Walton is one of the best projects out there with regard to tech, to vision, to use case, to solutions. The greater crypto community need to be reminded of that. Do I think there was some market manipulation from competing project supporters? Sure, why wouldn't they? But we need to be better than retaliation. We need to be about support of each other and support of crypto itself. And in turn, I hope that the WaltonChain team takes this as a lesson to just completely disregard us and to focus only on pushing their project forward and to dominate their space. They are doing what's best for WaltonChain, and that's eventually going to turn out to be best for you. So let's help each other get there. Let's build bridges while they build blockchains. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you can continue to see high quality crypto analysis. And don't forget to hit the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified when we put out new videos. Additionally, check out the description for a link to our daily newsletter. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.